to,
It just flies by.
yeah, 10 minutes flies by, and then I also had to figure out how I'm deciding. Vac with a raid, everyone's raiding. How was Battle Block? That looks like a fun co-op game, actually.
What was it?
Battle Block Theater.
Huh.
Hope it went well. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. How's it going, Jinky? Jinky, I saw your new tattoo. It looks adorable.
What? Where?
In Discord, I believe Blue's Discord.
Oh, I'm so bad. I keep you up on Discord.
Yeah.
I keep being like, oh, I'm busy. I can't look at Discord, and then.
I mean, that happens. Okay, so how's the easiest way to do this? Because I need to basically just have my stream sort of on the side right here, so I can try to rebuild this level a little bit. Well, maybe we just do it obstacle by obstacle. Maybe I don't even need all of the screen share stuff up, and we just have Lunar Magic up. Oh, god damn it. I'm sorry, Vac. I hope your situation gets fixed. I know you were working on stream for a while, so that's frustrating that it's still being funky. Okay, so I need to... 3 tiles, and then 6 tiles, okay. So 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's close, actually. For those wondering what we're doing, Exclamation Laptop might explain it best. But basically, we had a data loss over last weekend that ended up actually frying my laptop entirely. Basically, TLDR. So we are trying to rebuild Bunbun 3 from a backup that I had, the KLDC entry that we have this year, thankfully, and my VODs from previous streaming of this. So I was gonna like have the VODs like completely up, but it's a little bit of a pain to do that. I hope your audio stuff gets fixed though, Vac. It's really frustrating. What's the ground looking like for this? Flush with that, and then it's like a 4 tile gap, it looks like. Also, if y'all are wondering, this is hiding a pipe which has a secret path over to here, basically. Which is mostly meant for making the secret exit of this level a little bit less of a pain in the ass to get. It might be a little loud. That is 5 tiles wide. Okay. How did I actually draw this? Because this was pretty specific. This, and then this. Hey Bufflin. A little bit of both right now. I have a VOD pulled up since I've done most of this level on stream. So I'm kind of referencing that specifically right now, but I do a lot of this stuff, kind of adjustments for feel and stuff. 2, 3, 4 should be fine. Good to see you, bud. This gray platform goes. This red Koopa comes over here. You're 7 tiles, right? Yeah. Oh wait, I need a horizontal Koopa. How exactly did I have this set up drawn? Four tiles to dodge and then 4 over there. Okay. But I guess that's basically the same thing as what I have here. And then this is the vine. Well, let's test and see how this feels.
This is already looking a lot better.
Yes, it is.
How we hold it the way that you do it. Holding it that doesn't wear out the elastic at the top, but it's easier to do.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, I play on an 8-bit DOE, which is pretty similar to a regular SNES controller, just with joysticks, because I prefer playing on joystick personally. Yep. Yep. It's the 8-bit DOE Pro, but it's an 8-bit DOE.
What?
Yep.
No way. I literally bought it for you.
It says on the middle part,
It does? I see
above
it.
the start.
Great. I literally bought it for you, and I was like, it's an 8-bit DOE?
Yeah, I had the SN30, the one that's like basically just a model of the Super Nintendo controller, but with joysticks, and wore that one pretty ragged to the point where like the rubber on the joystick was like falling off. But I was able to do that thankfully because joysticks have a much longer shelf life than D-pads do.
I know, I keep thinking of like my controller as practically brand new, but like, in a while.
Yeah, you've had yours for a while
I
now.
need to just controller that from now. Like, not right now, but
I want to replace this 1F0 here with something eventually, but yeah, the 8-bit DOE D-pad is not very good. I would not particularly recommend it, especially not long term. But I'm a big fan of the 8-bit DOE joystick. There's probably better controllers for the joystick, but for what you're paying for, it's pretty good.
well, the one that you have usually connects to any console too.
Yeah.
Some easier than others.
Yeah, the Poké controller is pretty good. That's my backup controller right now. And I actually really like that one for whenever this one dies, I just pull it out of here. It's a little hard to diagonal on it, which is a little ironic since it's a fighting game controller. But it's pretty... It's also surprisingly lightweight for how, like, big it is. Like, it's a pretty, like... This is the 8-bit DOE, like 30 plus, and I can't really get the token controller out, but it's bigger than this. And this is already like kind of the size of a PS4 controller, I would say.
And the PS4 controller might be a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
but not much.
Oh, the Buffalo one, yeah. One of my first controllers I had when I was coming on to Kaizo was a Buffalo, but I haven't had a Buffalo in a while. I think I need to lower this one actually. I want the player to be able to be higher than the football approaching this obstacle. Because approaching this obstacle from underneath with variable football height, like, really sucks. Like, it's not fun for anyone. This does actually need to be 2 wide. I thought giving it 3 wide would be better, but 2 wide might actually be the way to go here.
Bird? Where do these birds come from? Where do they come from? How do they get on all of my stuff?
I don't know.
I don't understand. We don't work at birds ever. I don't know where they're coming from.
This looks fun. Okay. What is that thing? That's game view mode, and basically you can use it to kind of determine how much is actually going to be visible on screen without having to like play the level every single time. So like basically what I did when I had game mode on is kind of lined up to see how much of this chuck would be visible here in the corner when I'm standing on this tile specifically. Because I kind of want you to always be able to see the chuck here, because half of the obstacle here when you're actually doing a dismount is to be able to kind of see when the chuck is. But yeah, if you hit F3, and I believe it's either Alt or Shift, I always forget which one it is to actually like move it around. But basically, if you hit that and Shift, it's Alt. Okay. So basically, all you really need to know is you can kind of see it lined up here at the bottom of the screen. So this is as far down as it goes, which basically shows you that this is everything that's going to be visible on screen. Sprite interaction still occurs a little bit, technically quote-unquote off screen here, but in terms of what's visible, I believe it's everything between this far red bar and this far green bar. When you specifically are standing at this second green bar, I believe is basically how it works. I'm not 100% sure on it. I mostly just use it to see when stuff's like in frame, but I believe that's what the specific measurements of it for. I was a little nervous that I wasn't going to be able to replicate the color of the previous attempt of this room, but I think I did an alright job at it, honestly. Thanks. Also, yeah, we have pork tenderloin that's been slow cooking all day, and it smells so goddamn good. I'm gonna have to take a break in about a half hour to apparently make gravy, I think, potentially, but I'll see how complicated it is when I full potato recipe. How did I make this jump not feel terrible in this? So it's the wall. I moved this down, this down. Actually, it's like this. I'm sorry, little bun. Yeah, you have. Yeah, and you can basically estimate spawns and visibility ranges for enemies and stuff with it. That's 1 tile, 2 tile, 3 tiles, 4 tiles above the lava. 1 tile, 2 tile, 3 tile, 4 tile, 5 tiles above the lava. The specific height and everything that this setup was at actually really mattered, so more so than the other setups. I'm kind of just trying to copy this one that I had here. And then above the two tiles of clearance and that. I believe this was a cloud not to allow you to jump through, but to allow the shell to kick through. I think having this as a flush ceiling allowed this to be a little easier. Okay, I think this is basically what we had this set up at. I can maybe try to clean it up a little bit, because it is kind of just like a hodgepodge of tiles right now, but that's okay. Also, for anyone curious, only this level has vanilla retry. Everything else in Bunbun 3 has the retry prompt. Oh yeah, also things that we got fixed. Mario and Friends is back.
Mario and Friends. Mario and Friends.
Yes.
It will forever do it, I'm sorry.
Oh, those chucks were so sad that they were dying in that one little corner lava that I actually did not mean to put right there at all. Mario is basically always at the middle of the screen, except when the camera stops scrolling. So, like, if I were to delete everything that's to the right of this level, the camera would stop scrolling like here-ish, and then Mario could move into the right portion of the screen. But for visibility's sake, Mario 9 times out of 10 is pretty much in the middle of the screen. You can tweak that with custom blocks and stuff, but honestly, I don't really fuck with custom stuff for camera, really. The most I've ever done with that is a level in Bunbun 3 or in Bunbun 2 that has the Super Mario Bros. 1 camera that doesn't scroll in a direction. I was able to use that one a couple of times because honestly that's just convenient ASM to have. The amount of ceiling and shit to give here is also fairly important. I think this is actually where I'm able to open it up a little bit because I don't have a blue shell Yoshi to deal with. Okay. This next part is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 3 tiles of a landing. Yeah. I kind of like this being open, so you actually have to like control this down here. How low does this other ceiling go? It's 2 tiles wide. Starts here. And goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles wide. Okay, and then these Koopas are all in a line. I'm gonna have to play with the spawns of this a little bit, but I believe it was basically just this, and this. Do I still have the actual? I do. How is this landing shaped? Because I actually like this one. 3 tiles down. So this was lowered. That. How's it going, Destroyer? Good to see you. Is there an ASM out there to force LR scrolling Marios at a specific part of the level? Honestly, I'm not sure because a lot of people kind of instantly patch out LR scroll, so like a lot of people don't really think of working with it a lot of the time. If you were to ask someone who's more ASM inclined, I'm sure there's either something out there or someone would be happy to make it for you. I would warn though that because LR scroll is so uncommon that it might be a little hard to work with. Java, 11 months, goddamn. Thank you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I want to block it, but it would move itself back and forth. I don't entirely know if I'm... Feels like the GDQ level Maddie did it. Yeah, so Maddie's level does have custom blocks and stuff in it, and there definitely are custom camera blocks for sure. In terms of custom camera stuff, there's actually a lot out there because people really don't like the SMW camera. In terms of working with the vanilla camera, there's actually surprisingly less options to work with, but yeah. Sorry, I gotta make sure I draw this part out right. Okay. I'm less tied to basically everything that's in the second half of the level, if I'm being honest. So I'm not tripping about that quite as much. Mega actually recommended doing all of this with Invisible 3, which I've never really done before. But I trust Mega, so I'll do it with Invisible 3 and see how it goes. Okay, so for those wondering what I'm doing here, basically I am hiding this pipe from appearing until the player collects a specific thing in the level. Specifically the 1-up checkpoints that are located right here. This is a trick that you can use to basically save progress in a level, more or less. So I'll go ahead and play this just to show it off, but basically what's going to happen is all of the stuff that appears behind a 1-up checkpoint will be hidden until that 1-up checkpoint is specifically collected. So it's a little easier if I hide the sprites here, actually. So basically, as you're running through the level here, these are invisible triggers that you can set, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, to have a player spawn an invisible 1-up as they hit the 4th checkpoint. This is basically done in vanilla SMW to give the player a one-time checkpoint for when they like run through a small area. but you can use it in hacking to hide stuff, basically. So the way SMW kind of codes stuff, they basically just delete all of the instances of 1-up checkpoint 1, 2, 3, or 4 from just existing in the level at all after you've collected the 4th one. Which basically means that you can hide stuff behind invisible 1-up checkpoints, such as the secondary entrance here, to only appear after the player's basically collected a midway already, is what we're using this for. And that's because I'm hiding a secret exit in the second half, and I don't want people to complain to me about it. I actually used that exact same trick in Bunbun 1 for the Mount Ninja secret exit. I believe there's a block like that. I don't know if it's specifically for the LR scrolling, though, I guess. But I do know that there is something out there for camera scrolling like that. Yeah, 1-up checkpoints are something that you'll see in like super old hacks at this point, but they're a very useful trick that I like kind of keeping in my back pocket for instances like this. Generally, it's kind of bad form to hide a secret exit in the second half of your level, but if you know how to do 1-up checkpoints and just basically make it so the player has to play through the level fully at least once, but then after they've played through it once, you basically just give them a gimme for the first half. Surprisingly versatile for what you're able to get away with. General rule of thumb for SMW hacking, though, is if you make it forgiving, you can kind of get away with anything. I have a coin trail here, right? Yeah, it's... I don't think I need a coin trail, but I will give a coin indicator for this. I also don't particularly love that this guy's not actually doing anything right here, so what if I did this? I think this is actually how I had the setup originally, where I had this guy lower one. I missed being able to have Mario and friends free switching. I did like having the opportunity to like lock levels and stuff, but just being able to switch on the fly is just so much more fun, honestly. Why is this setup not? Oh. How many tiles wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh. You take this level, push it somewhere else. That's why that chuck was at the edge. Okay. All of this condensing is probably unnecessary, honestly, but a little bit of time saved on this level will go a long way, honestly, because vanilla retry tends to be frustrating for players. Okay, I have to check on the pork in 10 minutes, so I might end up taking another break here real quick. I don't exactly know how long it's gonna be, because if I'm heating up rice and stuff for it, it might be a little bit longer. But that's okay. We're kind of just chilling tonight anyway, so... Truthfully, I already got as much done as I wanted to for Bunbun 3 today, because I was able to get the UberASM stuff fixed. Speaking of... well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even that's kind of close. Of course, thank you for holding that and getting that all organized.
No, but
That was a lot.
I have a lot of socks.
Yeah, you do.
But I wear them all, so I don't.
So, socks...
I have some older ones, though, that I might get rid of.
I was gonna say, socks and underwear are kind of those things that you just get rid of once they get too old, honestly,
like,
because you do
them
wear...
away, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's some underwear too I should probably do, especially...
Oh, there's a little bit of a lag spike there, okay. Why is there a lag there? I think it's because all of this is too close. So what I'm gonna do is change my mind on this. Yes, hi.
Probably not streaming.
That's fine, baby bun. I figured you could
I
just...
wish I would have kept doing homework if I wasn't gonna stream, but
Well,
obviously I needed the nap.
I was gonna say, just chill for a bit. If you feel like doing homework in a little bit, do that. If you don't, that's fine.
I couldn't focus on them.
Yeah, that's okay. I think you just needed a second to just rest. Being able to move a chunk of... Yeah, that's, there's so many, like, small quality of life things in Lunar Magic that I feel like a lot of creators kind of just take for granted at this point, but being able to decide after designing a decent chunk of the level, actually this level probably feels better a tile to the right. Like, just being able to do that in a couple of clicks is unbelievably helpful. Okay, so the good news with all of this is that we were able to get this part done pretty quick, honestly. Yeah, I agree. For an app, it'd be convenient if you could move everything at once. It kind of helps me keep track of it better to move them separately, but that's definitely just something I've gotten used to at this point.
I kind of don't want to get better curtains now that it's like really part of your stream background.
Yeah.
Huge.
Another resub. Splee, 9 months. Wow. Goddamn.
That's a Twitch baby.
I was gonna say, you know what that means.
Baby Splee.
Good to
Love
see you, Splee.
How are you?
Hope you're doing well. I think the music stopped, but that's okay. So the hard thing about vanilla retry levels is that you absolutely have to keep them pretty condensed to make sure that the player's not like having to traverse hella far for everything. But it's also kind of annoying to have them super condensed because you run into more sprite issues. Oh, why did it do a video pause to continue watching? That's weird.
You know what? Do you have the...
I do have ad blocker, which is why I'm confused.
No. Adblock doesn't do that. You have to download the one that's like continuous playing.
Oh.
Which I have on my profile on there, but I don't know if you have to re-download it on yours.
I think I have to re-download it on mine. Can you link it in the Discord, actually? I'm gonna give a little bit more ground here for the footballs to actually bounce off of. Music is intense and loud. Is that better? Sorry. This specific album looks like it's a little bit louder. That should be a little bit better. It looks like it's at -20, which is typically where I like to have my music. Yes.
Yeah, Mega, since CEO had to create a new profile on my stream laptop, please click anything else. Oh my god, I can't watch that.
Is there a Firefox app for it?
Oh, that was
the Google Chrome one.
Sorry, I don't
it's
have
okay.
Firefox on here.
I can probably just search for it by name, honestly. I turned it down a little bit more, so it's better. Okay, so
I don't have Firefox on this laptop, but I have it on the PC and on my laptop.
Cool. Thank you, Ben.
But yeah, shout out to Mega for that because I didn't know it existed.
Thank you. Also, hi, Mega. Good to see you. Yeah, don't undersell yourself. You were very productive today.
It's just messy on top of that niceness, but when you think you found a new ADHD hack that's for sure gonna improve your life, we all know how that ends. I'm hopeful, but we all know how it ends.
Does Daisy on Yoshi feel any different? I haven't actually tried necessarily with Daisy too much. Yeah, I've been a big fan of Too Mellow after we listened to one of their albums last night. So, hoping this album is also a stream safe. If it's not, it's not really the end of the world, but. Too Mellow. If you look at the little tag over in the bottom left corner, we actually just got that updated, so I'll go ahead and explain it. But basically, we now have past the Rochester icon all the way over on the other side. That's the name of the album, with the album cover and the artist. So shout out to that.
Good.
Yeah.
It looks really nice on that bright green too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't pick that color, so I'm glad that it was my.
I really like the color of my nails that you picked.
I was gonna say I don't know if that was just either a very. It was either a very lucky default color or it pulled my Twitch color. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, it's a very cool app. Is much better than the now playing text that I just had scrolling at the bottom before. There's like a little bit of lag right there. I think I could get rid of it if I just move you back. And then moved you to here. And then moved you to here. Also, hey Sus, I have a good idea of basically everything that I lost at this point. I didn't actually really lose that much for Bunbun 3, honestly. Like, we've already pretty much recovered everything. Yeah, I think the only thing that we don't have is our sprite list of stuff, because I don't remember where to find that. Luckily, we already have all of the custom sprites that I think we'll need for the game. But if I were to ever add any more custom sprites and stuff, I would have to rebuild that. But we got our music situated yesterday, and then before stream today, I got Retry fixed, and basically got everything else. I got the Mario and Friends stuff working again. Lots of really small stuff, but a lot of stuff that I had taken care of over the past couple of weeks specifically that I had to redo, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. Yeah, thanks. Truthfully, I was more upset about the emotes and pictures and stuff. We were actually able to surprisingly save a decent amount of those too. Like I had it more backed up on my external hard drive after I went digging on it than I was expecting. Especially for the really old digital art and stuff. Like I had pretty much come to terms with the fact that like that was like just gone for good at this point. But we were able to recover a decent amount of it. And actually on the BRB screen that I'm going to switch to in a little bit, I now have an image slideshow in the corner of basically all the art that we were able to do. Over the past couple of days, I've learned that Bun's streaming laptop was infinitely better than the laptop that I was on.
I feel like we knew it, but like there wasn't really a way to quantify it until you're now using it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So I'm on the original Retry ASM, which I think is Kevin's like original one that he had uploaded. I don't have the one that doesn't have the box right now, which is a little unfortunate because that's the one I actually prefer. Oh, I gotta fix the gradient in this level, but jump is disabled at least again, which is honestly much more important. But there's a very pretty gradient for this level that I prefer using. Sorry, I need to play something else for a second. So we're just going to the no jump level, I guess. Kevin's newest retry. Would you mind sending that to me on Discord, actually, Sus? Because I would mind patching that in here. I have retry functioning now, which is more what I was trying to get, but I did have it with just the retry stuff. Thank you. Because save on Overworld automatically would save me a little bit of work, which is nice. It even has an end of frame reader. Yeah. I gotta be honest, for an app I don't know what that means, but I'm excited about it still. Okay, I'm gonna give this life of a playtest, and then I gotta actually take a break and deal with dinner stuff because I'm getting hungry. Okay, so I feel pretty good about where we're already at for this level. I feel like we've covered a decent amount of stuff already. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna be honest, it's probably gonna be longer than 10 minutes because I have to do stuff for dinner, and that always takes a lot longer. Little victories, even though my hand kinda hurts. That's okay. I want to show off dinner real quick, actually. It's a little too hot to eat right now. But it's just like a plate of slow-cooked pork tenderloin and rice with a homemade gravy from the slow-cooking drippings. Very easy to make. Also very good. Outside of like...
Also, Momo, the Oreo churros are at a Mexican place by us. I think there was a clip that came up where we were talking about them.
The Oreo churros, yes.
And then Kevin said it, so I was like, oh, did the clip come up? No, I want them.
Yes, we should get them soon.
We might have to get them tomorrow.
Yeah. But they're a local Mexican place that... They're actually the same place that has the really good habanero salsa that we talked about.
We're always talking about the carne asada fries that we're always talking about.
Spoilers, they're just really fucking good.
So trust that, like, when we're going to Taco Bell, it's not to get Mexican food, because we have very good Mexican food, like, even closer.
Yes. They're very good. I'm not normally a big fan of Oreos, like, by themselves, honestly. Like, they're a little too rich for me, but combined with the richness of a churro, it works very well. It does a good job of tasting like both of them, but also not just like a churro or just like an Oreo. I don't know, I really like when hybrid foods like that actually taste like a mix of both of the foods. Choreo, yes.
Wait, look, I didn't know Taco Bell ever had a churro.
Huh, I didn't either.
Also, but it sounds interesting. For an app, it's so good. It's like the regular, like, brown part of the churro, you know, that you fry and stuff, is like Oreo colored, right? So it's like a dark brown or black or whatever color it is. And then there's like a cream filling on the inside.
Big recommend. If any of y'all ever come to Sacramento, we'll definitely take you there.
Swizz like Mexican food too. Well, that was like when Star was here. I took her to my coffee shop.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh no, you're gonna find out my real name because they definitely are gonna say hi to me by name here. Okay.
They're not gonna call me Bun.
The churros disappeared off the Taco Bell menu in 2015. I've never in my life seen churros on the Taco Bell menu. But to be fair, all I get from Taco Bell that's like sweet like that is cinnamon twists sometimes. And usually I only get them with like having a free reward from that. But now I can get a free reward, such as an entire Nachos Bel Grande. Like, I can't get over it. Okay, so today I got so many push notifications from the Del Taco app. I was so upset. I'm like, the Taco Bell app doesn't do this. It's like, this is why I will forever want to be sponsored by Taco Bell and not Del Taco. I have nothing but good things to say about the Taco Bell app. When the Del Taco app, I had to turn all notifications off. Oh, the Cinnabons are good. You're right. They're good. But, like, I have to not get them because, like, the smallest order is too small. And then, like, otherwise I'm just getting too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, 2 is not enough. I don't know. Yeah, it's like 3 or 12, you're right. It's like, it's just so small. Like, if it's like 2 or 3 and we like are sharing it, I get like 1, maybe 2, because Sia would be nice and wouldn't like take more than the 1. But like 12, like it's too much. It's too much. Ooh, cinnamon rolls sound bomb. I can't wait until we have an oven that doesn't burn the shit out of cinnamon rolls. We've lived here for too long to have burnt cinnamon rolls every time it makes them. One time, we decided to be bougie as fuck, and we DoorDashed Cinnabon. And I like apologized profusely to the Dasher for sending her to the mall. She was like, it's okay, there was another order at the mall too. And I was like, oh thank God, okay. Like, it wasn't just me sending you there. Oh, that's fucked up, Momo. I'm sorry.
Do we have an oven thermometer? No, we have a meat thermometer, but I kind of just do it by feel at this point, honestly. We've lived here for...
An oven thermometer is a thing? What do you mean? How does that work? Can you move that over a tiny bit so you can see chat better?
Probably.
Specifically that lower box. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Do I have the soap taste trait? I do, and I'm also allergic to it.
Sio's allergic. And like every time they eat it, it gets worse. Like,
yeah.
The allergic response gets worse.
Momo and I are pretty similar with that and mint, so.
Yeah, at first it was just a stomach thing, and then it started becoming a mouth and throat thing.
Yeah. I used to just not like it, and then there was one time specifically in college that kind of made me start looking out for it, where I went out to Indian food with my friend, and it was before I knew I was allergic to mint also. I guess for those that don't know, mint and cilantro are part of the same like plant family, basically. So I ended up having a bunch of mint because I didn't really know what to order, and I got like a mint yogurt dish or whatever. And I did not even make it back to my room before I had to like jump off the bus and like throw up from not feeling well. I was like, I was supposed to go hang out with my friend, but I guess I'm going home instead.
was the time that we were in Hawaii. And we specified no cilantro because you were allergic, and then they definitely gave you cilantro, and then that just like ruined the entire rest of the day.
Yep.
Like, and then there was another place though.
Woo! Oh my god, y'all, this is so good. It's good to eat now.
Okay. I was about to say something.
It's been a while since I've been distracted by my own cooking.
Alright, I don't know how you're just like eating. I can't. Streaming. Can we not stream too late tonight, please?
Tell you what, I'll go ahead and wrap it up now, because I'm not really... What's for din? It's pork tenderloin and rice and gravy, and it's very good, honestly.
I'm just like tired. I didn't want to make you have to wrap up now. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll wait. It's 9:12. Let's go until 9:30 and then I'll wrap up.
I said not now, and then I'm like waiting.
Okay, 9:30. We will wrap up. It's really not. I just got back from like a half-hour break. I need to go for a little bit. I'm sorry.
Why would you tease me saying you were gonna end now?
Because then you said I don't have to end now.
Yeah,
so
I was trying to be nice. I lied.
Okay, we'll try to wrap it up pretty quick.
I can't like comfortably eat while you're fucking streaming. Like it's so stressful. It's so stressful. This is gonna be cold, and then it's not gonna be good, and then I'm gonna be cranky. I'm already cranky, so nobody wants that.
Is free to rock y'all. My time, that's for me. Above all, I give graciously, but not enough. They see a commodity. Not for love, they want.
Yeah, I was very surprised when I was trying to learn foods that have cilantro in it to learn how many like Asian dishes in general have cilantro. It doesn't really seem like something that like would season a lot, but one time before we knew like exactly how like we knew I was allergic to cilantro.
You definitely learned that like all cultures use cilantro in their food.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like just many different types of food
Yeah.
use cilantro. We found out at a sushi place unexpectedly, and then a Korean place. Yeah, we didn't know. Especially the sushi place. I had never had a situation with cilantro with sushi before. At least if I did, I didn't know because it must have not been with you, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, it's all over the place. I'm very excited at how good that gravy came out because it was surprisingly
It's
easy
really
to make.
good. And the meat is like falling apart on the fork.
I'll try to link the recipe in the channel because it was pretty easy to make. I subbed out a couple of ingredients because I didn't really feel like buying them, and I don't think I would really include them given how good it is just without it.
What do you mean, like vegetables or something?
There was a couple more things that they wanted you to add into the sauce that I didn't get,
Oh.
but like the sauce is very good by
Can't
itself.
imagine
So
it needing anything.
yeah.
It's perfect. Oh, that sounds bomb, sus. Like, very delicious. Ravioli. Oh my god, we went to the Italian restaurant that my family has gone to for, it's been open for 87 years. My family's probably been going there the entire time, let's be real. And I got their like raviolis, which I thought were gonna be the same as their fried raviolis. And oh my god, the fried ravioli, I'm gonna have to go back just for fried ravioli, like, and not even tell my parents, just like, just phone in an order. of fried ravioli.
I'm gonna need you to tell my parents I wasn't here.
Because we went for like our last time. Because they're closing at the end of the year. But now that I'm talking about the fried ravioli, I'm like, oh, I might need to go get it. Because it's definitely, I think it's a spinach ricotta ravioli and then fried. It's so fucking good. But then the side for my dinner, I got ravioli for that. But then that ravioli had mushrooms in it. I was so sad.
Yeah, and like it wasn't even really like particularly seasoned.
I was so sad. I was like, how do you have the best fried ravioli in the entire world and then your regular ravioli kind of sucks? I'll just say it. It kind of sucks.
Like, I like mushrooms a lot more than bun, but they definitely have to be like prepared pretty specifically, otherwise it's just like, yay, mushrooms.
Yeah. Also, I think I want to resituate the background of animals because I hate that like my Melody and Hiromi are like the most obvious ones in your background, but those should be in mine more than yours.
Yeah.
I know you would never say anything about it, but we can rearrange it so you can see maybe Mario and come back a bit more in both of ours, and then scoot over the Eevee and the Pikachu so that you can actually see it in yours.
Yeah. If y'all want to buy other plushies for me from birthday, by the way. I'll stop promoting that once my birthday's done, but
there's lots of good stuff on
there. Yeah, people have been asking, so I'm trying to be a little more forward about promoting it than I maybe would be normally. But I also figured out how to link my Steam stuff to it today, so
you can put, like, you can wishlist Steam games on there.
Yeah.
Also, Sus, that sounds like a festival I would like to go to. We kind of get that at the state fair, but
yeah,
we don't really go to the state fair ever. I feel like you're either the type of person who goes to the fair every year or you never go, and there's not a lot in between. Have we ever been together? We've been to the county fair.
I think we've been once.
We got free tickets to the county fair from like the school I worked at before. I want to say.
Hey Sprocket, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Hey Sprocket.
Okay, well, good news is we managed to basically recover the full first half of this level again. And this is the level that changed the most significantly from the version that I already had on here. There's probably like small tweaks throughout the rest of the stuff that I gotta fix, but that'll be easier to fix as I'm like playtesting and stuff. There's also definitely going to be a lot that still changes with Daisy only levels, or like once I start testing more heavily with Daisy. I haven't decided yet if I want to try to design this in such a way that Mario and Daisy can both beat every obstacle, or just have some obstacles that you have to switch between. I'll probably just have some that you have to switch between. And then, now that it's a more central mechanic of the levels, I can probably actually design around it more for hybrid levels and stuff too. Oh, that jump sucks. Also, I'm very glad that this dinner's good, because pulling back behind the curtain, I have not been very confident about my cooking lately, so it's nice to have something that actually like tastes really good. And was pretty easy to make, because a lot of the time when I make something that I like, it takes fucking like 4 hours to cook in the kitchen, and then I'm like, well, that was good, but I can't really do that very regularly. but this was basically sear the pork tenderloin, make like a little bit of the sauce beforehand, and then throw them in the slow cooker for 8 hours. And then like once it's done, basically like finish prepping the sauce, which is super easy. Okay. Maybe I just get rid of one of the Koopas here and just try this with 2. I mean, you could do it that way too, honestly, so it'd be a pain in the ass, given the way that the chuck is like kicking stuff at you. With this level in particular, I don't really mind there being multiple approaches to obstacles, because it's kind of designed as like an older school level. One of Borgie's compliments stuck out as this feels like something that could have been in Dram, which is kind of what I was going for with the vibe of the level in general. And if there are a couple of different ways to approach it, then I guess I'm okay with it. As long as one way doesn't seem like oppressively difficult compared to the other way. Okay, that feels much better already. Almost missed the midway. Okay. So for those that didn't see, in Lunar Magic here, let me highlight it real quick. So in Lunar Magic, we actually have a bunch of 1-up checkpoint 3s right here, which are actually hiding a pipe. They're supposed to be hiding a pipe. Maybe I didn't actually put the pipe. Did I not put the pipe? I didn't actually put the pipe. 1 second. It will have a pipe. Honestly, that pipe's probably under some like random ground tile at this point. So basically, let me replay this real quick to show this off, but the pipe that I just put in the level right here will be invisible after I've collected the 1-up checkpoints after the football part. And that pipe basically just allows you to go straight to the second half. Would you mind finding me a raid target? Honestly, I'm pretty tired.
Chill, you know?
I'm pretty tired too. I don't mind taking off a little early. I'm
It's one of those things where I just need to listen to my body and
Yeah.
not do too much.
But y'all should pay attention to the Discord, because I'm probably gonna come up with whatever I'm doing for my birthday over the weekend. And we'll start promoting it a lot next week.
His birthday is in 9 days. It's
Yep.
on the 12th. Like, I didn't realize how soon it is, so we We gotta figure out something.
Okay, I didn't really know you could save it like that. I kind of like being able to save it like that, though. Because I did not hate being able to do that. So that was an interesting, weird way to test before the end, because I've literally never done that before. But, okay. Yeah, I think this is going to go ahead and... Oh, yes. Yeah, we normally don't. Cool. Okay, so we are gonna raid our friend DJ NB, who is streaming 24-hour hot garbage level design contest. Seems fun. I want to see what it is all about. I don't think I have time to participate on account of I'm just trying to recover all of my Bunbun 3 stuff.
Yeah.